In Chengdu, work has begun dismantling the U.S. consulate first founded in the southwestern Chinese city in 1985. Chinese state media says staff have until Monday morning to vacate the premises. Beijing blames the U.S. for the escalating tensions and has accused the Trump administration of stirring up trouble and anti-China sentiment around the world.
They waited 2 days in order to do this. They're trying to appear very measured, and they've also extended a number of olive branches over the last few days, indicating that they would prefer talks rather than to this kind of unilateral action. Remember, they're doing this because they need to look like they are willing to defend themselves.
On the other side of the globe, a group of men, reportedly federal agents, forced open a back door of the Chinese consulate in Houston. Workers left the building on Friday after appearing to burn documents earlier in the week. Their eviction, ordered by American officials who say the consulate was a hub of Chinese espionage, an accusation Beijing denies.
China ripped off our prized intellectual property and trade secrets, causing millions of jobs all across America.
For Washington, the list of issues is long. The U.S. has arrested 4 Chinese scientists, accusing them of working secretly for the Chinese military. Hong Kong's special trade status with the U.S. has been revoked after China imposed a new security law. And Washington has imposed sanctions on Chinese officials over the alleged persecution of ethnic Muslims. Then there's the coronavirus. President Trump has increasingly pointed to China as being responsible, a tactic seen as shifting blame away from what critics say has been his own failed response to the pandemic. And finally, Huawei, the Chinese telecoms giant accused of posing security threats, now banned in the US and Britain.
We are slipping, it appears, into a new Cold War, and it's this strange combination that we have right now in our American politics, which is the domestic political pressure combined with longstanding grievances and concerns between the United States and China.
Once the U.S. consulate here in Chengdu closes, there will be 4 remaining on China's mainland. But Beijing says it won't hesitate to shut down another should Washington retaliate further against Chinese missions in the U.S. Katrina, Al Jazeera, Chengdu.